Alright, hey guys, it's Adam with Water Rock Farming, and today I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how we were able to get a nice, good, successful cover crop growing here in less than 2.5 months, all ready for termination. It's basically because we use two different types of soil treatments. We have an anaerobic and an aerobic, at which anaerobic means no oxygen, aerobic means plenty of oxygen pretty much, and so we have that. We use the first one as an anaerobic. We use an EM treatment. And the EM treatment is a trio of positive effective microbes that work together: lactic acid, yeast, and purple non-sulfur bacteria. Those trios were invented by Japanese scientists who were looking into soil inoculations and found out that that's one of the best things, using that trio to be able to help plants thrive. They produce amino acids, enzymes, things that are positive for the ground, as well as even CO2 for the plants to breathe and everything too, and aerate the soil and stuff. So that symbiotic relationship that those microbes have allow them to be able to produce some really good stuff. So some of you, I'm probably talking about stuff that you already know, but to others that are curious about it, it's one of the best ways to really get a seed established and starting to grow. You could even use it as a seed soak and all that. We didn't go to that extreme, but we did use it right after we planted, and then use some more since we had so much, because we made our own fermented plant extract out of some beginning weeds that popped up in our high tunnel here. Dandelion. Dandelions have a lot of benefits to them, guys, and they even work really good for feeding to other plants, especially when they're fermented in the fermented plant extract. And then also wild mustard. So if you have any sort of weeds that are around in your area, look around and see what are beneficial weeds for you, like edible ones, such as that wild mustard. We could eat that. Has plenty of good stuff, even like zinc and stuff, and all these different benefits to it. So if it has benefits for us, most likely it has benefits for the plants too. If it's good for us, most likely it's good for the plants. So let's keep that in mind. And then also going back off of our aerobic ones, we do compost teas. So we use vermicompost, and we'll put it in a bag, boil it, well, I call it boiling, but it's just aerating it for about no more than a day. Once you over aerate, then it starts getting to where you start going more, I believe it's more fungi rather than bacteria. There's a fungi and bacteria ratio, and overboiling or underboiling will actually make it to where those are going to be messed with. And so you want to get it at the right time. We do ours for about 12 hours. 12 hours, we do it before I go to bed. I'll get it set up and everything, and then do it overnight, and then feed it in the morning the next day. So it's about 12 hours, and that seemed to be giving us really great results. We also add in things like fulvic acid, humic acid. Those really worked great, and some amino acids and stuff too. So we have a pretty good supply of those, so we're just using those, and those are going to be things that we may offer on our website too. Also some lessons showing you guys how we do the compost teas and all that stuff. But we've been getting really great results, as you can see, guys, here. Again, in my last video, showed you the common vetch, flax, daikon radishes, and we're talking about daikons up to, our chest and stuff too, and it's all the way down there on the edges. And also talks a little bit about how and why the plants grew the way they did this year too and stuff. So, but yeah, this is termination time, and we're going to just put this right into the ground, get some green manure, and then throw two different types of compost on top of there, our manure, our goat manure, and then also our high carbon source, which is going to be wood chips. And then we're going to put a tarp over it to be able to terminate it, which is a weed barrier. And then we're going to plant directly into that weed barrier our cash crop. So you can check out other videos on that too if you're interested. So thanks for watching, guys, and continue to follow us. Appreciate you guys' support, and I hope you enjoyed this video.